everyone, I am Justin Nightingale. It's Tuesday again, and if you don't know what that means, it's time for another episode of DM Saving Throw. As always, we're going to kick things off in alphabetical order with my players. Casey?
Hey everybody, my name's Casey Boyd. I'm playing Byron Bancroft, your lovable bard.
Hello, my name is Emily, and I am playing Maeve. I've already forgotten her last name. Donnelly. Maeve Donnelly, your... Listen, she's a monk, you guys. That's it.
Take a week off, and yeah, it all flies out of the brain, huh?
She's a new character.
My name's Lisa. I'm playing Nyx, your reborn cleric.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm playing the orc paladin, Casper.
Awesome. Well, we're getting off to a just bang-up start tonight. Just the normal rundown here. We are doing D&D 5e with a few homebrew rules added into the mix. If you look to the left-hand side of your screen, you're going to see that we are using the D&D Beyond extension. So click on some stuff over there. You'll see some interesting things about our characters, possibly even Emily's character's last name. Lastly, all that sweet goodness in the middle is Tailspire. We are not affiliated, but it's super awesome. You should go out and get it because it makes D&D that much better. Any questions before we do the kickoff for the recap, folks? Okay. Nope. So, last week, the group headed south. Along the way, they ran into a bunny's house, and it was straight out of a nightmare. There was lots of murdering that happened there. On the walls, there were some mumbo-jumbo that if you'd like to know what it said, check out our YouTube or podcast, because that's a good place to figure out where that's at. After they stole from the poor dead rabbit folk, Nyx had a flashback about when she was created. Afterwards, the group is attacked by a group of Haragons that were quickly dispatched as Byron decided to drop a fireball directly into the middle of everyone, including the group. He then lied about the fact that he did it on purpose. That was a lot of hard work, dispelled in about 8 minutes. Next up, the group continued to travel south, where they are met with a bunch of panicked miners saying that there is some fire monsters in the caverns of the mine. We ended up where the group was down in the mine and they saw some fiery creatures. So last time we gave our inspiration to Legendary Wifey, if I'm not mistaken. And that means that she gets to either give me inspiration, or she can give me advantage or disadvantage. And then she could give the group advantage whenever they roll. Keep being awesome in chat. And if you have some time, check out our Discord. We are going to be referencing a map on Discord tonight. And we also, as I said earlier, we have a YouTube. We have a podcast. If you could check those out, give us a like, thumbs up, 5 stars, whatever you could do. That helps us get picked up by all the gobbledygook of the algorithms attached to those things. Any more questions before I ask you to roll for initiative?
Not a question, just a reminder that I believe I was cursed at some point last session.
Yes,
and
yes you were.
Know what the progression is going to be like for that, but that is...
I have it in big notes. It's
perfect.
In big, bold letters. Nyx failed her wisdom save.
Yeah, not great, not great. That's already...
Do we know that it was in fact a curse, or is that speculation?
No, you don't.
Okay.
That's just speculation. That's what you guys said. Actually, Byron, I believe that was you speculating that because you said that somebody said something about a curse.
Well, I'm specifically calling it a curse because I have Dispel Curse, and I'm fucking praying that is enough to to reverse it. So if we could get through this combat and then long rest so I could get that queued up, that'd be just swell.
Oh, I hope you guys do a great job resting. in the monster-filled dungeon. That's gonna be awesome. I hope so much you do that.
Made. Bad choices were made, but they were choices nonetheless.
All right. So, you guys are all down in the adamantine mines. You took a giant elevator down into the mines, and as you came out of the elevator, there were 6 creatures, if I counted correctly. 2, 4, yeah, there's 7 creatures standing out in front of you. There are smaller creatures that look kind of like newts that are on fire, and then there's a bigger lizard creature that's out there as well. So with that, I need some initiative.
5. Very fitting.
17.
Hey, Justin.
17. Hold on one second. We got 5. Casper, what'd you get?
16.
All right. And Maeve, what did you have a question about?
I got a 12. Could you put me on the map unless you want me to join after this?
Nope. I apologize. That was because I showed them this last week.
Yeah, I wasn't here last week. I figured.
Boop. There you go. Put yourself where you think you'd be.
Uh,
A portal opens and
There you go.
Maeve pops out.
Yes. It's just.
Why don't I see myself?
I see
Listen, I have never claimed to be good. I see me. Oh, there we go. Okay. It just wasn't.
All right.
Listen, I'm not going to tail fire you guys.
All right. So this creature here, just so you're aware, I'm going to put a light on it right now for anybody watching. The toad creature, they didn't have a big lizard that isn't a dragon. So that is the taller creature. And just so you're aware, everything that is a creature is on fire. The cave before you, it opens up. It's about 50 feet wide. And on both sides, there is lava that has started to seep up into the earth. This cave that is before you, while it is about 50 feet wide between the lava, it is very, very long. It goes on for as far as you can see in the darkness. And there is lava coming up on especially your right side very significantly. On the left side, it's not coming up as much. Just for your knowledge, meta-wise, lava does catch you on fire, so don't move your character into the lava.
Is
That'd
that
be
the
bad.
worst of our lava problems? Is that it sets us on fire, or is that it melts us?
Well, I mean,
I was more about that.
fire step 1.
Pretty sure it's more about if your particular character is meltable or not. Fun fact,
Yep.
ghosts actually are immune to melting damage. So
That's what they say.
It
That
is.
is what they say.
perfectly fine, I think.
All right. So we got everybody's initiative in. We're going to auto roll for all 900 of my creatures. And
Only 900.
it was 7. I miscounted. All right. Byron, with a lovely 17, you were up first, sir.
Byron will look at everyone in front of him and just say, having proficiency in wisdom saving throw doesn't mean you actually have a personality. And he'll just clap his hands in front of him and I need wisdom saving throws from everyone in front of me.
Including your guys? No.
What is it? 1, 2. Are there actually
There's-
this many? Let's see. 1,
There's
2,
7. There's
3.
7 creatures out there. Yep.
So this guy, the farthest one away, will be out of the
Immune?
range.
Okay.
He just won't be hit by it because I can only do 6.
Okay. So the first one I'm going to roll is the larger creature. That is a. Hold on here. I apologize. Let's see here. You said wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
That's a flat 15.
Okay, that meets.
Okay, now we're gonna do. Let's see how they are. We'll do A, B, C, D, F. All right. So A is a 3. B is a 7. C is a 4. D is a natural 1. It's gonna be a great night, folks. And what was the last letter I said it was? F. F was a 14, so that was a little bit better, but the only one that passed was the leader. Those dice are getting thrown away. They're not even going into dice jail.
All right.
Keep them.
All right, so what do we got going on here?
He cast slow.
Okay.
Pretty standard operative mode done. So I will. He casts slow on the group. Doesn't affect that one. Takes a step behind Casper and just says, "Okay, you're up." And he'll just kind of clap him on the back of the shoulder and give him bardic inspiration.
Okay. So as you echo, say out these words, everything seems to shimmer, and for most of these creatures, time seems to slow. I put green markers on top of all the creatures who were impacted, just so that you can help me remember, because my memory is not the best.
I had put yellow on all of them, so that's funny.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Well, I changed your colors because apparently I...
Hey, you didn't notice it, so that's good.
Yeah. So, Byron, you used up all your stuff. Casper, it is in fact your turn.
Oh, that's good, because I was about to go anyway. Okay. So, fuck it.
And that was
Yeah, let's
Casper's
let that
turn.
Yeah, that was it. All right, he's going to charge up, shield out front, sword in his other hand, and start beating the shit out of this toad. Okay. I'm assuming this isn't even close to the boss fight, so I'm not gonna use a lot of stuff. Okay. 23 to hit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
23 to hit is definitely going to hit.
Okay. 10 damage.
All right. So you come. That was your sword.
Yeah.
All right. You come running over. Your sword just slicing through the air. You can see that it hits this creature, and as it cuts him, it's almost like fire is coming out of this creature. What else you want to do?
Oh, I thought that was going to end in you take 2d6 fire damage.
Nope.
I'm going to attack him again. For 17 to hit.
17 to hit. That is also going to hit.
For 8 damage.
8 damage, nice.
And that is all I am doing.
Okay, so you slash at him twice. The first one's a slash. The second one we'll call a slice. And it looks at you and turns the tables. The blue is going to be for the tail as it picks up its spear in its hand and brings down its spear and then whips its tail at you. So we got a 25 on the tail and a 10 on the spear.
Well, one of those hits.
Yeah, the tail hits.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it like a scary spiky tail, or does it?
No, it's his entire body's on fire. So when he does hit you, you're going to take some bludgeoning as well as some fire damage. Let's see here. So you're going to take 12 bludgeoning and 5 damage as this tail just slaps you in the face. You can feel your skin starting to almost pucker and burn from the searing pain.
So 12 plus 5 damage?
Yep, 17.
Okay.
Okay, it is this fire creature B, and I can attack, or I can do one action, right? I can't move and attack. I can just do one, right?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, so let me pull it right back up. Target speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to its AC and Dex saving throws, and it can't use its reaction on its turn, and it has to choose either to use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay. So...
And if it casts a spell, then we have to roll something.
Okay. So it... why is this... Oh, there we go. So this creature comes running up, and its it's almost like it's running through like a pool. It's think of the old. Oh, this is gonna date me here, but the old $1 Million Man, where it's like as he's running through across the thing, and he can't even make it the whole. Yeah, he can't even make it the whole way to Casper. So let's see here.
That is Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man. Is what you were referring
$6 Million Man. Sorry. So I didn't date myself as much as I thought I did because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's kind of like with the rules.
Meanwhile, old man here is happy to help you out.
So the Fire Newt C, we're affectionately calling him. He runs up and also slowed down. He's like, you can see he's just furious that he can't go faster than he wants to. But it's now Maeve's turn.
I would like to announce to everyone that I'm a dumbass and have spent. Did someone just nod?
I clapped.
I have spent the past sessions as Maeve not realizing that monks get extra attack at level 5.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
welcome, Justin.
Yeah.
I did
honestly-
that on purpose.
This is why I drink.
Is it
we
bad
live,
that
we grow? It's character growth.
I played a monk? I just thought you were honestly casting it. You were attacking so many times. I didn't even think twice about it. I'm just like,
No.
oh, yep, punch,
Nope,
punch,
I
punch.
have not once used extra attack. So I will obviously
canon
be
now.
taking advantage of that.
No, it's canon now.
No.
Maeve only
Attack
attacks once.
that she missed should come out right now.
Yeah, that's
Almost
a great idea.
She's
How many
saving them
was
all
that? A lot. So first, I am going to just waddle on up to this guy right here.
Okay.
And I had planned what I was going to do, and I've already forgotten. Oh, use my quarterstaff,
Okay.
two-handed. I'm saying that so I can get that D8 instead of D6. Huh?
Negative
Hear
2
that?
AC, Justin,
No.
on this guy.
-2. Okay.
So that is, for some reason, oh, there we go. That's a 14 to hit.
Okay. So you bring this down, and it looks like it would have had a hard time, but it sneaks through at the last second and just catches him right in the neck.
That's okay, because I'm gonna use my extra attack and attack him again. Do the same thing.
Okay. Come on, 4.
Nope, it's a 12.
Okay.
Which
A 12.
also does nothing.
A 12 meets. So both of those hit.
Okay, I'll do the. Do you want me to do damages, or do you want me to do my bonus action flurry of blows first?
Whatever.
I'll do damages for those two first.
Okay.
The first one, because for some reason D&D Beyond won't let me do it in our chat. The first one is 8 damage.
Okay.
The second one is a whopping 6 damage.
Ooh, okay, not 86. Okay.
So 14 total so far. And then I'm going to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows, which is 2 unarmed strikes as well.
Okay.
So that would be a 23 to hit
That one definitely hits.
and a 19 to hit.
Okay. What kind of
And
damage you got going on with
those
that?
Would be, 9. That was a crit roll for 9.
Okay.
Woohoo. And 5. So another 14. So 28 damage total to that guy.
All right. So you come running over, almost as if you came from out of thin air, and
Miracle.
you bring this staff down, cracking it twice, and then just followed up with two quick, just basically bashing this thing's skull in, and it falls over. But I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, love that.
I would just like to note that as she's punching him, breadcrumbs have to be falling like out of her pockets, and
That's why she has to do a Constitution saving throw. Her hands are catching on fire because she has all this breadcrumbs.
You have a
Breadcrumbs do I have?
I made it canon last episode. I was leaving breadcrumbs that way you could find us in the cave. So as we were walking, I was leaving a trail.
Yes, Rob.
+3 to your save there. So
Do I?
Okay,
do.
so that
So I
gives you.
got a 13.
So that's
it
a
would be
16.
16.
Okay.
16.
All of the training you've done, like punching wooden logs and stuff, has made your hands calloused enough to be able to punch this thing that's literally on fire. So good job killing my first monster there.
Thank you.
But now, it's your turn still.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. Wait, what do I have +3 to my saving throw from?
Because I'm your best friend, and I'll save you from everything.
Thanks.
Because he's a
But why?
paladin
power
and
of
he has
friendship.
he has an
Close to-
aura.
The power
Wait,
of friendship.
but I'm a new person, so I want to know the actual.
It is.
logistical
So I
reasons
have.
why.
So paladins get a bunch of auras, and so this one's the aura of protection.
Okay. Okay.
And while
okay.
unconscious, you grant all friendly creatures +3 in a 10-foot radius.
First, any
Yeah.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Rob.
But you got to be within 10 feet of him, so it's limited in that regard. Most
Okay,
of us are
that's
gonna be
fine.
too
But that shouldn't be a problem because you like me so much.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So
It shouldn't be a problem because you and I like fighting so much, so we'll just be up there.
yes.
I'm done, Justin. Sorry.
Okay. So this other fire newt comes running down the side of the this cavern here, past all of his friends to get behind Casper.
And that's
So he's get. That's the
half-
one that-
Oh, okay.
No. This
Yep.
is the one that didn't have any haste or slow attack to him.
I noticed
So
because he didn't have a green mark on his base.
Yeah. Yeah. What's this yellow mark on it? I don't know. So that is all of his turn, and now it's Nyx's turn.
Excellent. I'm gonna cast my curse, my path to the grave on the big bad. I know he's not a toad, but I'm gonna call him a toad. She's gonna whisper to him a little curse under her breath, so he'll have vulnerability on the next attack against him. And then
Okay.
I'm going to summon up my spiritual weapon if I can get my scythe on the field, and I'm gonna take a whack
Yep.
at this guy that just got real close to us.
All right, we need the spiritual weapon. Why do I not have the spiritual weapon as a thing? Construct spiritual weapon. Boop. All right.
I don't know. I summon it all the freaking time, so it's
I know you do. I don't know. I just
thought it
gotta-
was the
worth
thing.
it to keep it in your short.
There. Now she has permission.
There it is.
And
There's
let's
my
make
beauty.
this unique. So that is unique, and we're going to rename it.
All right, you're doing that, so I'll let you go.
I need control over it as well.
You should
By the
have
way,
control.
While you're doing this, Justin, I have a
There we
great
go.
idea for a future monster for you.
Oh, what is it?
A giant golden retriever that shoots snot out of its nose.
Oh.
I'm currently dealing with one at home.
Oh no.
Great inspiration. Honestly, it's just funny at this point. It's bad, but it's funny. Lisa saw pictures.
Well, I'll take it under
Cheesy mess.
consideration. But
I'll put
it is
anyone.
probably already been eaten by zombies. So, which creature did you attack? Nyx.
I'm attacking this not slowed fella.
Okay,
Yeah. The one that I'm shooting magic missiles at with my scythe, you know.
makes sense.
You know how it works. I did roll a 21 to hit, but I only rolled 3 for damage.
Ooh, okay. So, your spiritual weapon bursts onto the scene, and as it does, it just comes down. It's a scythe, right? Just cuts into it with does a whopping 3 damage.
Give him a little haircut.
Yep, you can tell he's super mad.
That's it.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, let's see here. This guy is going to move. I'm going to move my last 2 guys. I've got here and here. They are both slowed, so they didn't make it very far. My lovely Fire Newt A is already dead, you monsters. And Byron, it's your turn.
I think Byron is going to cast
Boo.
right about
I
there.
don't like that. No.
And he is going to just clap his hands together and give himself a little drumbeat of shatter action. So I need Constitution saving throws from everyone in that little area.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. Let's see here. It's B, C, D, F. Constitution. Whoop. That's a 7 and a 2 for the first two. And a 14 and a 12. I don't think any of those saved. But now the big guy, he has a better save. That is a 17 for the big guy. So
Okey
what
dokey.
kind?
Vulnerability on him, so like.
Oh, vulnerability. So I have to roll again, huh?
No, it just means he takes
that
double
he'll
damage.
take full damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So 12 thunder damage across the board.
All right, 12 thunder damage across the board. 12, all the damage.
Wow,
All
use my
right.
vulnerability just for him to take 12 full damage.
Yep. Well, it's better than 6, right?
Sorry.
It's better than 3, which is all I've
I know,
I've
right?
contributed so far.
You're over here throwing. There's got to be an easier way to do this. That's the one I want to keep out of there. Okay, so while I'm doing this, do you have anything else you're going to do, Byron?
Byron will I think Byron
No.
will probably cast Bardic Inspiration onto Nyx.
Okay. So, Nyx, you have inspiration. I can take off this this unique thing because he no longer has the big fire monster. No longer has stuff longer on him. But your thunder attack, it hit these pretty much all of the newts, and they all look like they're bleeding from their nose from the sound of that.
He'll look at Nyx and just say, light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright, but apparently they're not.
Wow, incredible. I feel very inspired after hearing you say that. Almost like I could hit stronger.
And just like that, it becomes Casper's turn
How do I follow that up?
with a good joke.
You got the wrong guy. I'm gonna attack the toad twice.
You're gonna attack the toad twice.
Big surprise.
Just for meta knowledge, it is a salamander, not a toad.
Yeah, well, you kind of dug yourself into a hole with that one.
Okay, it's a fire
No.
toad.
Fire toad!
Am I gonna do that?
I don't know. It's not my turn to react.
I'm going to actually. Is this guy so to slow mean they don't have reaction? Is that right?
Correct.
I believe that's yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to leave over here and
Okay.
take the attack of opportunity.
Okay, he's going to attack you with an opportunity. That's a 3. These guys are terrible, and by these guys I mean me. I'm doing a terrible job beating these guys.
I'm gonna attack this guy twice. The guy in front
Okay.
of the thing. There's a 14 hit.
14 does hit. Yes.
For 7 damage on the first one.
Okay.
And nope, that's not right. So that would have been an 11.
The 11
Natural.
does. Nope. The 11 does not hit.
I'll use my
and-
bardic inspiration.
Okay, and this guy doesn't have the negatives to his stuff.
Yeah. Bardic inspiration is 7.
7. That does make it hit.
For 11 damage.
Sweet, baby Jesus.
All the damage.
All right. Anything else there before I describe what you did?
Hopefully it's explode on myself. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Okay. So, you come over and you cut this thing, and it feels like you should have like cleaved it in twain. But it is just barely upright. And just to answer something in chat, this is not my map. I think I said it last time, but I got this map off of Tales Tavern. It is called Lava Caverns - Split Flow by Morvolin. So it is a pretty cool map, and I love the fact that these are made for me because I don't have enough time.
Is it Tom Marvolin?
It just said
Riddle.
Morvolin.
Thank you, Mervolin.
And honestly, Justin, who does have the time?
Well, there's one of us in chat who does, just not me. So, Casper, you got anything else, buddy?
No, I'm done.
All right. My salamander moves forward and goes to attack Maeve, which is probably not a smart choice, but he's not a very smart guy.
Oh, do I have
right.
reactions? Oh, not that'll work for him, but
All right, so let's see. The purple die is going to be for his spear, and the yellow for his tail.
wait, he has a spear.
And a tail. Let's see. The spear is a 21, and the tail is a 9.
Is he throwing the spear?
No, he's stabbing with the spear. You can't throw it back. That would have been very cool, but
He's not
alas.
laughing at me.
Can
The spear
you
hits,
get
but
out of his hands?
no, it says it has to be ranged. I
Yep.
wish. The spear hits, but the tail obviously does not.
Okay. So
Obviously.
let's see
Obviously.
here. So he just used this one-handed because I didn't read far enough into the description, and that is a 15 points of damage as he
Holy
brings it up
smokes.
and just stabs it into your shoulder. You can feel pain radiating down your left arm.
I don't like that.
I
He's
wouldn't
a
eat.
bad boy.
Yep.
Spelled B-O-I, by the way.
Yes. All right. So let's see. B and C. It's their turn to be up. B's gonna move over to here. He's gonna step on his fallen comrade, and C is going to see if he has enough movement to get over here. He does not. So,
Wait.
fuck you, slow. So the first guy's going to attack, and the second guy, he can't. So I get a another spear and tail attack. And
Wait, who was
that,
the first one who attacked me then?
the toad thing?
Oh, the toad. Okay, I missed
Yep.
that. I thought it was
So
a
the
new
toad-
for some reason.
Nope. And then the guy that's right in front of you, that if you hit tab, it says
Yeah. No, that
Nuke.
one I knew. That's why.
Yep.
Okay.
He attacked you, and he got his tail to hit you, and that is, hold on, why isn't it coming up here? That is going to be a 17. Did I say that before? 17 to
Are
hit?
you shitting me?
No.
This is not good, you guys.
Can I
You okay?
use
You're good?
my reaction
No.
to cause him to falter?
Is this going to kill you, Maeve? Because no, then.
Well, no, I mean it's a
No.
reaction.
Whatever
Not even
you
a
can
character
do.
I like. Don't kill her.
Tell me what your reaction does.
It's just cutting words, so I'll roll a 1d8 to see if I can reduce it to where he misses. And
Okay.
so
It was a 17 that I rolled. It was, oh yeah.
a 5. So you rolled a 12.
I rolled a 12. Does that hit?
Oh, bless. Yes.
12 hits?
Oh no, sorry, no, it doesn't. That was a yes. You saved me.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, this is the
Yeah.
weakest monk ever.
What's yeah, Byron will just scream out. He's like, I may be drunk, but in the morning you'll be still ugly.
And you hear him go, oh. A little look into his love life. He was left by his girlfriend for being the ugliest fire newt in the cavern. So
I'm loving this fire new lore. You have more?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's more about him?
Byron, don't you feel awful?
so
So I don't get any damage from that then? That
You didn't get
second one?
any nope,
Okay.
no damage from the second one. You were
Gonna turn around and
saved
be
by
like, thanks, man.
and now it's your turn.
Ha! Okay, I need to figure out the best way to position myself here. because I'm bringing out the big guns. That's still 30 feet. Okay. I have a 30-foot line that's 5 feet wide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how many? Oh, you weren't here last time, and we rested since then, so you have all the uses.
Yeah.
So with a 5 foot wide, you're only going to hit one person per square.
Yeah. So I'm going to position myself here so I can try to get these two right in front of me and this further out guy who is less than 30 feet out. This,
So each one of them stand in a 5 foot square. So
Yeah, you can only hit.
Oh, I see. Well,
So
then
it's
I'm going to
a
go
little misleading. Straight ahead.
This middle guy and the furthest away guy in a 5 foot line. I'm going to position myself so I can get at least the two of them. Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. I use Breath of the Dragon. Can those two please make dex saving throws? Why are you laughing, Lisa?
Because we haven't seen this yet, so we're just like, who's this crazy girl who shows up
did-
and rides on dragons? Is that a great
did
time?
mad
Wait,
that
did we
she
say
got-
this already?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
But this was
well,
also
I don't know
after she
where I
did a
was.
bunch of other crazy crap, so it probably didn't seem like anything weird.
-2.
It's in different context.
Okay. -2. The purple die in my hand is going to be for the back one. Let's see here. That is a 14 for the front one, and sorry, a 12 for the front one, and a 6 on the back one.
2 failures.
Okay.
They each are taking. Oh, are you? They're each taking 8 lightning damage.
Oh, that sucks.
Wait, that sucks for you, or that sucks for me?
Is this like a breath weapon for you, or is it like
Yeah.
how do you walk me through the process? Is it like a lightning toot? Like what happens here?
So literally speaking, in terms of the like rules and stuff, it's a breath weapon.
Mhm. But how would you like it to be?
I would kind of like it to be like this, like you see this like lightning cloud like expel from her mouth. Does that make sense?
Nice. She's got the worst case of garlic breath ever.
No, Justin. Inaccurate.
So as you're
I
standing
want it
there,
to be way cooler than that, please and thank you.
as you're standing there, this blue lights start to crackle from around the side of your mouth as this statically charged mist shoots out from your mouth, engulfing these two creatures in a 30-foot line, doing it's just like somebody shot electric current through them for 8 damage each, and they are both looking pretty ragged.
But I'm not done,
Okay,
because I can do a million things.
I know you can.
I'm gonna do my second attack and double-handed quarterstaff. I'm just gonna do that same guy that's close to me that got the breath weapon, the one in the middle.
Sure, he's looking real bad.
Yeah, he better be looking real bad. That's a 24 to hit,
That is going to hit.
and it's not gonna show the damage. The damage is 9.
Okay, so you just pummel this guy and his head caves in as he collapses to the ground.
Love that. And I am now going to really quickly remind myself what some of these things mean. Oh god,
Okay.
so I can do a bonus action. Ooh, and I am going to use a key point and do patient defense, so take a
Okay.
dodge action.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool.
Because
Is
someone's
that
gonna
all?
try and
Is
hit
that all
me
you
again.
got going on there?
Yes. I just
Thank
had
God.
to remind myself what dodge was, because in case anyone was already not aware.
So
I'm a
for
D&D
in
baby.
case there's anybody out there that doesn't know what it is, you want to explain to them what the dodge action is?
So patient defense lets me take dodge, and it's when you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. So until my next turn, if I can see the attacker, which I can see all of them, any attack roll against me has disadvantage, and I can make dex saving throws with advantage.
All right, and
There's other things, but that's the main thing.
I put a different color on your base just to help you remember. That's all that you have. It is now the fire newt we affectionately labeled E that is standing in front of Casper. It's his turn. Its turn? We don't want to judge. All right. So it is going to attack twice, once with the spear, once with its tail. The yellow is going to be the tail. That is a 2 for the spear and a 19 on the tail attack. Okay, so it goes to bring its spear up, and it just slides off of your shoulder, and the tail hits you in the chest, but it's not strong enough to do any damage. And now it's Nyx's turn.
Excellent. I am going to once again cast another curse on the big boy, and as a bonus action, I am going to cast Spirit Shroud on myself.
Okay.
I'm going to surround myself with a nice little cluster of some incorporeal snowflakes.
Oh, that's good in the heat.
We'll see if it does anything. It does allow me to do a little bit of cold damage if anything wants to get too close to me.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just position myself a little bit closer to my buddy here.
Okay.
Just try it out.
Perfect. I'll let you finish up where you're going to move, and then I'm going to move my guy so it doesn't take up too much time.
Go for it.
So... Oh, stop it. There we go. This guy, FF, is going to move forward. He cannot make it because I hate that spell. This is my new monk, is that spell. All right.
I'm getting a sense that it's just whatever character I play is the character you hate.
Well, so you know what makes me mad, and it's not being able to use my monsters. All right, so we have these two monsters that were in the back running up. They can't quite make it into combat. However, this one here. Let's see here.
Come at me, bro.
I have too much stuff going on.
I'm here too. I can be a punching bag.
Actually,
I can help.
they have all gone now, and we are back to the top of the order because I forgot that A is dead already. So Byron, it is your turn again.
Okay. Byron will start fumbling and pulling out that revolver that he had poured his weird poison into.
You had said it's going to be for fire type creatures.
Well, I had said fire elementals is what I had said. So, because that's all I knew.
Technically, just as a little meta knowledge, these guys are classified as elementals.
Cool. I mean, it just would matter if they were resistant. They no longer would be. So, he is going to take out that Hybosk revolver.
Okay.
Go.
I regret giving you this one.
He is going to just look at the fire salamander and then just pull the triggers on it and just let everything go.
Cool. All right, so go ahead and roll for roll for attack. Sorry, not for damage.
So that would be a 10.
That is not enough. So you aim this thing into this monster. And the heat, I mean, it makes sense. It's really hot down here. He's starting to shimmer a little bit, making it a little bit harder to see what's going on as the Hybosk revolver fires off into the dark.
He just kind of looks down. He just says, oh, well, shit. And he'll reach out his hand towards Maeve and bonus action healing word.
Okay. Maybe get some healing word going on. And how much healing word?
9.
Oh, you feel almost like somebody goosed you, and all of a sudden you feel life running back into you. That came out way dirtier than I meant it to, so I apologize. You just feel the coursing of life flowing back into you. Byron, anything else?
That is it.
Casper,
All
murder
right.
some monsters.
Hell yeah. How'd you know what I was gonna do? I attacked the one that I attacked last turn. Is there
The one that's almost dead.
Flanking is a thing, right? I never remember that. So can I flank with the spiritual weapon?
So how we've been doing flanking is like directly through it, not like next to it.
I'd move. Depending on your question.
I'll tell you, as long as there are two enemies on opposite sides, even if it was you and like a third army, that would be considered flanking.
I love that this
Very
is
cool.
the rule because I can and will abuse this with my spiritual weapon in the future.
Makes sense.
25 to hit.
I'm nice and you guys are mean. That's all.
11 damage.
11 damage to the
Black
creature. All right. So let's see here. Where is that one at? All right. All right. So you bring your sword in just a straight arc, and off comes his head. Rolls to the ground right in front of the salamander's foot.
Good. And then I attack the one that's still slowed.
Okay.
That was partially a question.
Oh.
19 to hit. And then 13 damage.
13 damage. All right. F.
And then you walk over to Maeve so she can have +3 to her saving throw and use unarmed strikes after this.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I can still do that actually.
You
No,
actually
you don't have to. It's fine.
in one like clean movement, you bring your sword through the one's head and then cleave right through it, taking the top of the head of the other creature off, and it drops over dead.
Nice.
Holding up the head. What, Maeve? Okay, I'll move over.
No, you don't actually have to. It's
No,
okay
I'm
if you
coming.
don't want to.
Right there.
Casper.
Right.
Although I'm sure
All
Nyx
right.
would also appreciate it.
All right. Well,
Nyx is already in my radius. So.
all right. So I got 2 dead monsters there, and anything else for me there, Casper?
That's it.
Okay. Well, I'm slowly running out of monsters. It is my salamander's turn, and it is going to take a nice juicy attack at Nyx. So the purple die will be for its tail. That is a 14 with its spear and a 24 with its tail.
Hail the hit.
Okay, so the tail is going to hit, and I'm going to be rolling some dice. All right, so it clubs into your chest, doing 11 damage. But your skin, even though it's incorporeal, starts to burn for 7 more damage.
Ouch.
Yep. And boop, boop. Let's see, it's B's turn. B's already dead. So, all right, then it's C's turn. He's going to come over here and attack Maeve.
I would
Same.
like to remind you that I have patient defense on.
Okay. So, well, I rolled 2 20. Let's see here. Sorry, 20 on the nose. It's 20 on the nose, non-naturals on that. For because you said it's dodge is like disadvantage,
Yes,
right?
disadvantage on his attack
Yeah,
roll.
so I rolled 2 17s for the spear, and I rolled a 9 on the tail. So for the spear, you are going to take. Let's see, that's 4 points of piercing and 6 points of fire as it stabs into your shoulder again where you were stabbed before, and you can feel the flesh just burning in that specific area.
That rat bastard.
He's just
But it's your
twisting it.
turn.
What a little fucker. Okay. Quarter set. I'm hitting this guy back. I'm annoyed at him. I don't
Okay.
even know which of them it is. You can do whichever one is the one that just hit me.
I'm moving these monsters back out of the way so we can tell which is which.
Thank you.
Yeah. There were a lot of monsters over there. Okay, the one
Yep.
closer to me is the one that hit me.
Yep, the one is still up.
You suck. Okay. Double-handed quarterstaff. 21 to hit.
That is going to hit, yep.
Double-handed quarterstaff again. That does not hit. It is an 8 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that one's not going to hit, even with the -2.
First quarterstaff gets him 8 points of damage.
Okay, so you crack him in the skull, and you can see that he's straight up staggered. Like he does not look good.
Great. Flurry of blows. 1 key point, 2 unarmed strikes. So the first one is going to him, and if it doesn't kill him, then the second one will go to him. But if it does kill him, then I'll use the second one on someone else.
Okay.
Let me find it. Okay, first strike is a 12 to hit.
Whoops. The first strike to 12, it meets with the -2.
That would be 8 damage.
And you punch his head clean in, but I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's fine. Do you want me to do my other blow first?
Nope,
Before I
let's
do-
see what happens here.
Okay, it's +3, right, Rob?
Yep.
It's a whopping 11.
Oh, okay. So you are going to take a whopping 1 point of fire damage as
it.
you punched this too many times, and you can start to feel it. It's on the bottom of your hand that you can start to feel the fire coming through.
Worth the pain. And I'm going to use my other blow. Decisions. I'm just going to go for the other baby guy.
Okay. He is not doing well either.
That is a 24 to hit
That's going to hit.
and 7 points of damage.
Okay. So I need a Constitution saving throw as you
Yep.
crush this guy's head too.
That's a 16.
Okay, 16. Are you still within 10 feet?
Oh yeah, it's a 13 if I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Oh, thank
You're good.
God.
So you don't burn your hands this time.
Measuring has
but-
never mattered more.
All right. So
That's what
you
she
guys-
said.
You fuckers.
You guys have killed all the little monsters, just leaving the big monster, and I'm getting him out of the way so you guys can see who you're fighting there. So, y'all done, Maeve?
Oh yeah.
Nyx, it's your turn.
Well, very well done, Maeve. I had a plan. I no longer.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's just one of those like, well,
They made me mad.
listen, I'm gonna keep it easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on this thing. Does a 24 hit?
That hits, yes, for sure.
Excellent. It still has vulnerability. It's gonna take 40 radiant damage.
Oh, I didn't know it still had vulnerability. Let me put this
It
thing
does
back on
because
here.
nobody's hit it since I cast on it.
It does have to be a melee attack because there was a spell that hit it.
The spell is separate. So the
Okay.
vulnerability aspect is just that damage.
Okay,
And then
that's-
as far as
How much damage you say it was?
40.
Jesus Christ.
And then it's going to take
Or
an additional
By Eldath.
5 cold damage on top of that.
Lisa, you
Okay.
didn't need your other plan.
So,
I did it, but I wanted to do it anyway. Guess what? I also still have my spiritual weapon up. So I'm
Okay.
also going to whack him with my spiritual weapon. I don't care if he's dead. I don't care if
he's not dead yet, but I was getting ready to describe, but go ahead and...
Does a 15 hit?
15 meets, yep.
Okay, so he's going to take another 4 points of wacky damage on top of his 5 points of cold damage and his 48 radiant damage. What do we have?
So, you hit him with, like, just Guiding Bolt shoots out of your hand, slamming into him, and you can see him get rocked back as this radiant damage just pours into him. But what shocks you the most is the cold damage seems to have done more than you thought it would, leaving him just breathing heavy. It just gouges everywhere and like this molten coming out through his chest.
Excellent. I don't know if it matters any, but he also can't regain any hit points, and his speed is reduced by another 10 feet.
Okay. If it gets to his turn again, I'll try to remember.
It won't.
Anything else, Nyx?
No.
Good turn.
Thank you.
And Byron, it's your turn.
Byron is going to look at the remaining creature and just start whispering to it, "You're not me. You're not me. You're not me." I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my poor monsters.
As it's going
The
to take
worst thing you
psychic
can
damage.
be.
That's a 14.
Oh, cool. That is 17 points of psychic damage.
Please explain to me how you kill this creature.
I think as Byron is just whispering that, he's almost kind of chuckling to himself as the words kind of like elongate and shape into almost daggers that pierce inside of this, and you just kind of watch as this thing just like claws at the size of its head and just kind of goes catatonic after a little bit and just kind of smolders into the ground into like a flaming pile.
And I love the description, and it's almost right because I need everyone who's around it to give me a dexterity saving throw.
There it is.
Plus
Are
3.
we all
everyone.
in still saving distance?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Is Byron safe? I'm like 30 feet
Oh,
away.
yeah, you're safe. It's just anybody who's in like 10 feet.
13.
13?
Great. Yeah.
Okay. What's everybody else got?
Well,
12. Okay.
Oh, do we add the +3 from Rab being near us?
Sure do.
That would be a. What did I get? So then it's a 19 with the +3.
Ooh, a 19. That means you're going to save for half damage as this creature explodes out on you. And it's going to be 11 points of damage. So you're going to take half of that. So we're going to round down. So you'll take 5, Maeve.
Thank God. I am not doing so hot.
Great.
And that, so let's flip this guy over. He's going to look fun.
And he
The
does.
knockdown effect on
His belly.
Tailspire is amazing. Yeah, he's like, take me. My body is ready.
Gross.
Oh boy, are we out of combat?
Yep, I'm changing the music now to something else. I don't know which one it is, but that's something different.
Said it
Are any of
before and I'll
them-
say it again. That is a rat bastard right there.
Well, it's an ash bastard right now. It's terrible. Byron, I'm not the wordsmith that you are. I can't. Are any of the other creatures still... They're still intact, correct?
They are still intact. This one, though, I'm going to remove.
Perfect.
It is exploded. It.
I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the... any one of them. I don't care which one. But I'm gonna chop its head off and put it on top of a spear.
I already
hold it
have
up
one.
like a trophy.
I
Okay.
already have one for you.
You already have a head
Um,
on a spear?
Well, I separated from the body. You can have
Where's
the
your
head
Where's
if you
your
want.
head on the spear? No,
It's
no, I
not-
want it on a spear.
I don't have a spear.
We have a chat request for a head on a spear, and I'm trying to give the
don't-
people what they want.
I don't have a spear.
The
you can put it on my
the
sword.
creatures. Well, let's give a little. I'll give you what you can find real quick. Give me perception checks.
Listen, one of these dudes was just carrying a spear and had a big old tail, and you're gonna try to tell me that spear didn't drop? No, sir.
Okay, what do we get here going on, folks?
3.
3.
Wait, what were we rolling?
Perception.
17.
11.
18.
So, yeah, they all have spears. Every single one of them.
Oh.
The salamander had a larger spear, but they all worked about the same. But what you guys also see is that on all of their necks, there are metal collars that go the whole way around them, and they are almost like welded shut in the back. And it is in a language that I checked, none of you know. But I'm going to throw something into Tavern Chat. This is what the neck things look like. I'll throw it into chat or two for us.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you sure none of us knew? Because I'm pretty sure that the languages I know were marked as no spoiler.
Yeah, they nobody knows them.
Oh, what a beautiful language of
Avoiding
lines.
this, Byron sits down and says, "Give me 1 moment, I'll comprehend languages." And he starts
There you
casting a ritual to understand the language.
Okay, so while that's going on, that takes you 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do for 10 minutes while he's casting that?
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I certainly could always use an extra spear.
Okay.
I
Go
would
ahead.
love to sleep for 8 hours.
While we're doing this though, Nix, I believe you rolled a 17. Is that what you got for perception?
On what? Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know if you guys remember last time, but there was a gentleman who ran out of the cave, and he was very upset about his friend who had his stomach ripped open.
Charlie!
As you are walking, you actually just see there is a set of legs that is into the lava, and right next to it is a backpack.
I'm gonna skirt on down there, and first I'll grab the backpack and throw that up away from the lava,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna grab the legs.
Okay.
How are the legs looking?
You go to pull the legs, and it's straight out of a World War II movie. You pull them, and it's just legs, like it's legs up to the belly button, and you can see clearly like claw marks that have gone through that. But you pull it, and you almost fall over because you're expecting more weight than was actually there.
Oh, I
Are you
wonder if
okay?
I can animate these. Oh yes, I think that I found the remains of that missing friend, though. She's
How
a
do you
little
know?
Well, look at this feet.
Couldn't it be like any other person that was down here and didn't get out?
You're gonna look at those cankles and tell me they don't say Charlie on them?
You look down, and the socks that he's wearing clearly say Charlie, property of
There
Charlie.
could be
on
any
them.
Charlie.
His name's written in his
Multiple.
shoes.
Yeah.
Listen, Casper, I'll just tell you, I've met quite a few Charlies in my day, and all of them have legs like that.
Oh.
It's just a consistency across the board. I think we found our. He had a thing, and I'm gonna grab at the backpack and tear it open.
I didn't know I was gonna get this lore from you today.
Listen,
Really happy to know
haven't you ever heard the phrase "Charlie with the big cankles"?
We had so many big ankle Charlies back in my hometown. It was like
It was really
There's a
problem.
reason. There is a reason
many of
people
them, yeah.
use that phrase.
to any Charlies that are out there listening.
So
I'm sure that
sorry.
I bet your
That's-
cankles are giant. You
That's-
your
giant
legs are
cankle.
amazing.
It's
Only
strictly
canon
in
and
Pernalt.
games.
Yeah.
Not real life.
Nix, you open up this pack, and inside there is, it looks like something rolled up, but it's wrapped in paper that has skulls on it, and there's a big bow on top of it. And on it, there's a little tag that says, "For Leeza, Leeza."
Oh. Well, she goes, well, that's not my name. So surely this is intended for me, and it'd be rude to
Is
read
that-
someone else's property.
Is my common failing me, or is that name spelled really bad?
You didn't
I've
have any
never seen
Leezas
the
in your
name spelled
town?
like that.
Well,
know.
maybe she was. Maybe this could help us track down who this. I don't know. Maybe she was someone close to. I don't know. I tear into it.
Okay. You look in there, and you find a spell. And if you want to know what it says, I would prefer you to ask the person who actually wrote the spell, because I came to Casey with an idea for a birthday gift, and he was like,
God.
"That's cool, but what about this?" And I was like, "Oh my god, it's so much better." So
Oh, here I
you
was thinking
have
it would
a
be
free
dispel
spell.
curse.
Oh my god! What, Casey? What is you guys? Y'all.
You want to tell her what it is?
Oh, I actually don't have it up in front of me or anything, so.
Okay, well then I have to go get it.
I mean, I can
Birthday
tell you from memory.
So go ahead. If you read the spell, you open up the spell and you read it, and there's a whoosh as a purple portal opens up in front of you. Yes.
I found it.
Okay.
This spell is called Nyx's Crypt of Service. You conjure an extra-dimensional portal to an undead crypt in range that lasts for the duration. You choose where the entrance is located, and the entrance shimmers faintly and is in 5 feet wide and 10 feet tall. You and any creature that you designate when you cast a spell can enter the extra-dimensional crypt as long as the portal remains open. You open or close this portal if you're within 30 feet of it. While closed, the portal is invisible. Beyond the portal is a crypt and a laboratory with numerous experiments and undead beyond. The atmosphere is dank, smelling of fresh earth, chemicals, and slightly cool. Green flames dance across the walls of the undead milling about. Each undead servant can perform any task a normal servant could perform. They can't attack or take any action that would directly harm another creature. Thus, the servants can fetch things, clean, mend, fold clothes, light fires, serve food, pour wine, and so on. The servants can go anywhere within the crypt but can't leave it. Furnishings and other objects from the crypt dissipate into smoke and are removed from the mansion when the spell ends. Any creature or objects left inside are expelled to the nearest open space.
You got a free portable house full of undead people.
I got a free house full of undead people, bitch.
And
oh my gosh.
here's the best part.
Uh-huh.
And I wish I could take credit for this, but when you look inside, there's a couple of undead servants, one of them being a horse.
Our horsey friend is back. Oh my god. Wait, is one of them the regular size horse that I rev that's like my friend and I love, and then is the other one like a tiny horse with like that's like, I don't know, missing all of its teeth, that is just like a maybe a little miniature?
So this is everybody that you have turned into a zombie.
Fuck, dude. Oh my god. I love this, and thank you. And a lady only turns 30 once, and I just really appreciate the free stuff. Also, this is perfect. Okay, Nyx is going to kind of read through it. I think, Gasper, you would see her eyes are just getting like bigger and bigger and just getting steadily more and more excited. And she crumples the paper upon completion and just immediately raises up her hand and tries to open this portal in front of her.
And the first thing you see inside are bunk beds.
You son of a
Wait,
bitch.
what?
You know how I feel about bunk beds.
Can we rest today?
He's teasing me.
Oh.
That's the plan, my man. My plan is wow, guys, let's look at this cool, amazing crypt. And I would immediately kind of before hopping inside, I would notify the rest of the group of what I've found, and
Should we be careful at all, or are we just
well,
going all in? It's filled with undead things, it looks like.
Yes, but it does. It says that they're all servants. So, right? So
Is that
they're
a horse
good.
in there?
Mm-hmm.
He is so cute.
Ah, see, Maeve's on board.
I used to
Casper,
have a
it'll be
horse back at
fine.
my family's.
What if we all just take a little hip hop inside, pardon the expression, and take a little snooze? Please?
So while you're saying that,
Please.
Byron's outside.
Byron
of
is
it.
done deciphering what that says. This is in Giant. And what has been written on the collar is actually a spell for control. So give me an intelligence check or a history or something like that.
So intelligence or history? Like, is there one
Yeah.
in particular?
Yeah, that's whatever.
Well, my history's better, so I'll roll that. 22.
Okay. So you would know now that you see that this is 100% something that fire giants do. Fire giants will go into an area and they will subjugate through something like this collar where they're working magic into the metal to be able to make them be controlled.
Okay. I think I would relay this over to the rest of my party. Just say, so kind of interesting. We may be dealing with fire giants down this hole.
Oh,
Wow, I never seen a fire giant before. That is so exciting.
are those
Where?
better than regular giants?
They are higher up on the food chain. Do we know?
Yeah, with the
any
20
ordning levels of
Yeah,
giants?
so with the 22, you would know that they're not cloud giants or sky giants, but like giants, just like in all the canon worlds of D&D, it's based really like on your height. So they're taller than hill giants, but they're smaller than sky giants. So they're not the smallest, but they're up there. And
Okay.
you would also know with the 22 that these guys, they love, well, obviously fire, they love weapons, and they love to force others to do their work for them.
I think the thing that we need to keep in mind here is that if they are interested in the lance, and they do love their weaponry, I have a feeling that may be what we need to work towards, finding them and discovering what they've done with the item. Nix, can you still hear the voices in the head inside of this?
Whisper, 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 whisper.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still pretty quiet though, which is
Do you want to try
Helpful?
to remove the curse and see if it fixes you?
sure do.
I mean, is this place safe? What is this?
I think so. I mean,
You get a
certainly
feeling-
seems cozy.
Yeah, you get a feeling that this is a safe space to you.
I lean over to
Give me-
Casper in a whisper, and I'm just like, "Are you freaking out here? Like, are you just ready to go smite happy, or are you okay?"
Honestly, at this point, it's all the same to me.
Nix, give me your ancient undead wisdom roll, Arcana.
Ah, perfect. This gonna be an 8 from me, dog.
Oh,
But can I listen? I can tap into some shit. I can use listen. I've got so much past life knowledge. We're gonna throw an extra 5 on top of that. Just
Yeah, say,
stab
don't
into
you
my
don't you get a
experience.
don't you get a 6 or whatever using your like ancient undead wisdom?
Yeah, so we're gonna add a 5 on top of that, but yeah,
Okay.
it still doesn't get me too far up.
So that's enough to you seeing this portal here. You would understand that you have done this in another life. You've created something like this in the past, and you would know that it is a safe space because people that you don't want in there, as soon as you leave, they get kicked out.
I seem to recall setting up something like this before. And besides, some of the creatures here, I mean, look at this horse. You guys remember this horse, right?
Never seen it before in my life, but it is
Fair.
a cutie.
I really do feel like this place is made for me. Why it's here, I've got no earthly idea. But
Well, I mean, it was you who cast the spell, so technically it was made for you by you. Just
looking at the actual undead that are around, do I recognize some or all or
Yeah, I mean this is meta wise. Everyone since the campaign started that you turn into a zombie.
Okay, since the campaign started though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
there's not just some guy that's walking around and it's like, I know him, but I don't remember him.
It's like how
There's-
many did I kill you at some point, friend? Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's a fat guy. He's wearing nothing but a towel. And he's walking around, and he's like, "Hey, it's you."
We haven't unpacked all of Nyx's secrets yet, so we don't know that he's not in there.
Byron looks down, says,
Very cool.
you must be called Charlie.
You leave his cankles alone. He's a beautiful soul, and I'm glad to have him haunting my spooky mansion. Okay, I appreciate the concern, but I feel like this place is perfectly fine, and I'm assuming I can sense some kind of connection for each of them. We're gonna go ahead and do a little cleaning montage. I'm gonna clap my hands and just like the singing dishes, I would like all of my undead servants to break out into a choreographed song and dance routine. Pretty please.
They're like, "It's Nyx. It's Nyx. When she says stuff, we fix. Do 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 do. Don't sue us, Disney. Please don't sue us."
She's perfectly safe. Does that not convince you this place is heaven?
Heaven might be a bit of a stretch. I'm pretty sure by the time we wake up, Casper will have probably killed all of these and disinterred their body.
I might.
If you do, I will add you to their ranks.
Well, then it'd just be one, though, because I killed the other ones, so.
What would still be better than 0 if you killed off all the others? Leave them alone. They're fine.
I mean,
They're
is
fine,
that the
right,
word?
guys? Yes. Yes. Can everyone give me a? And all the zombies are just like, yeah. Perfect. See,
Can I
even the
practice
horse.
on them?
I'd prefer
on?
if you didn't.
Well, but why?
Well, this would be kind of a lonely place, don't you think? We've got some friends running around, some permanent friends.
Well, I know you're gonna make more.
Maybe.
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 Okay. So how long does
I'm
this spell
still-
last?
Well, it's a bit irrelevant because if we don't take a long rest now, I'm pretty sure that the whispers are going to start telling me to do what that little rabbit girl did to her parents.
So you think? Oh, so our plan is still you take a long rest, you take Dispel Curse, and then you use it on yourself?
Unless you have a better plan.
I don't really. I have Lesser Restoration. Did we try that yet?
Yes.
I feel like we did.
You
And it didn't
tried.
work.
You tried something. It might not have been lesser restoration. You definitely
I
cast
think it-
something.
I think it was that. Okay. And I'm assuming it's not a poison, so my land hands would, or disease rather. It might be a disease, but probably not.
You can try.
I can't. I healed myself.
Wow.
So okay, yeah, we can go with that, and then the hole. Into the hole is the backup plan. Ooh, Byron, you should try opening the hole in here. See what happens.
No.
Or maybe your codpiece. Try your codpiece. Open your codpiece.
That's a little too close to the moneymaker.
I agreed to go into the hole, but I'm not going to try to go into the codpiece, okay? That's not part of the backup plan.
Well, we can't go into the portable hole. It's full of all the fucks that I give.
Hey!
Now that's a lonely
Everyone
place.
takes psychic damage.
Vicious mockery.
Assuming that Nyx is desperate enough to try to take this rest so that she can work out her spells. Assuming that there's no other immediate attack on this place, that things are just kind of settled and calm, and the unseen, my undead servants are just kind of moseying around. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
I am going to sleep. And I will see you all in 8 hours. And then
right.
I'm gonna stalk off into my brand new fucking spooky mansion. Do I have like an amazing bedroom?
It is. You could describe to me what your bedroom looks like.
I couldn't I? It's amazing. I won't take up any more time on my amazing, beautiful house that I'm very excited about. But just know, I'm going to take my long rest and I will be redoing all of my spells. And the second that I'm awake, I want to try to check on the whispers.
Okay. Anybody doing anything else in this downtime?
I would be trying to find like a room that I could barricade myself in to keep myself away from the undead.
Sure. There's rooms for all of you here. As you walk into the space, there's let's just describe it a little bit better for you. There's just this hole that opens up in time and space, and as each of you walk into the room, another door opens up, or not opens up, but is placed there. So like Nyx, you step in, and your door, you inherently feel that this is your room, and as each of you walk in, another door is placed on the wall, showcasing a place for you to sleep.
Cool.
So
yeah,
you're able to...
I would put myself in that room, and I think I would be looking for be trying to listen as best as possible when on watch or out of sleep, to see if like Nyx goes nuts in the room next door.
Okay, perfect.
Is anybody doing anything else?
Maeve is gonna be like thoroughly examining the undead, like not intrusively, but just like very much with like wonderment, like, oh my gosh, what are these things? These are so cool. She'll do that for like about half an hour and then head into her room to just take a nice nap.
So as you all walk in there, the door behind you, the opening closes, and for all intents and purposes, it's like you're not even there. 8 hours pass.
No, hold on, Buckaroo.
Okay.
I was gonna do something.
8 hours pass. What do you want to do, Casper?
In the beginning of what? I mean, we're not taking any watches, so I imagine we're all going at the same time. So Nyx would hear a fairly loud rapping on her door. Some deep thuds.
There's some visitor, I muttered, tapping on my chamber door. Merely this and nothing more. Yes.
Those are the
Casper.
heads of the zombies that he's disinterred.
Look how much progress I made. Almost got all of them.
She'd kind of crack the door open and then just, oh, hello, and then would open it the rest of the way. Welcome.
Nice place you have here.
Thank you. I'm quite enamored. What do you need?
Well, I remember you talking about from your vision. I don't remember. I don't think you said a lot of the details. You probably never will. But I heard you talking about someone who might be your maker or something like that. Someone who made you.
To be perfectly honest with you, Casper, I'm not exactly sure what to call him. It certainly seems like the individual who revived me. Maker would apply, I suppose. Yes.
Well, you didn't sound like you were a fan of whoever that was.
No. The little bit of the vision that I saw of him didn't give me much to go off of, but he seemed disturbed. Why do you ask?
Well, I know it's not easy to find yourself made by someone who is not a good person. So, I've had a lot more time to dwell on that than you have so far. My only advice would be, don't let them define who you are. Just, you can be somebody different.
Jasper, I get the feeling that we may be talking about different kind of makers.
Are there really that many different kinds? I mean, in the end, someone draws you from the afterlife or the old-fashioned way. The result's the same.
Ah, I understand. Well, is this person still in your life?
No.
And that's
I left that life a long time ago.
good?
I'd like to think so.
Well, thank you for telling me. And I'm sorry to hear that whoever it was imposed such difficulties on you. I don't know much about this new person who's come into my memories, but hopefully we'll be able to learn more, and who knows?
Just wanted to let you know that I can relate.
Yes, right. Yes, I appreciate it. And if you ever feel the need to speak about your maker more, Byron is a great listener, and he would probably be much better at this than I am. But
Isn't he,
I do
though?
appreciate you bringing it to me, and I don't exactly know what to make of it, but I appreciate the sentiment immensely. And
That's okay. Good night, Nix.
good night.
It's a nice place. If I hear screams, I'm coming out swinging.
If you hear screams, that's probably just the undead having a fun. A blast. A party. I've got spells to prepare. Good night.
Yeah.
And then click, she slams the door in his face.
He walks away muttering, having a fun. I didn't know undead could do that.
+1.
That zombie walks by and he just takes his hand and he just shoves it against the wall and goes clattering across the floor.
Aww.
Alright.
And she just cracks the door back open. You leave them alone. I heard that. Click.
So, anybody else have anything else for tonight? Tonight meaning the in-game, not tonight meaning the session.
I have a few more things I want to do this session, yeah.
But tonight meaning before you rest and get your long rest in, you guys all get a beautiful allotted whatever amount of time that you need to rest. And as soon as that time hits, Nyx, I need a wisdom saving throw
Okie dokie. Don't fuck it
with
up, Nyx.
disadvantage.
Good luck.
Don't
Oh
fuck it
no.
Damn it.
Am I in 10 feet?
No. Her bed's right in the middle. It's 11 feet on all sides.
Yeah, damn it.
Disadvantage. Here we go. That's an 11.
An 11.
Yeah, it's an 11.
Okay, let me just check here. It seems like you
Byron, get
failed.
the hole.
Yeah.
Get the hole, Byron. Quick.
So,
Grab the hole.
so you wake up and it is much louder now in your head. And you can hear to the south, come to the south. We need you in the south. Come to the south. Wormrill, bring us to Wormrill. He has the one half. I am the other half. Come, save us. Save me. Connect me with my twin. And it just starts repeating, and it's getting louder and louder and louder. And just so you're aware, mechanically, you now have disadvantage on all of your attacks and your saves. You're starting to go crazy.
Perfect.
This is
Love
not
that for me.
good.
She would hear this. She would burst out of her room and start just repeating the message as it's coming in her head, and just kind of going down the hall, like knocking on everyone's doors and just waking them up. And just like, here's
Wow.
the south, and there's
What
the two
a-
parts, and he's the one, and then he's the other, and
Terrifying way to wake up. Jesus.
it's
You-
getting louder.
Crazy as
You-
hell.
You
It's-
kick open the door, and you turn, and one of the zombies is standing there, and he's in mid like flapjack flip, and he's like, "Huh?" And Pancake hits the floor as you start tearing into what everybody's doing.
I don't know
Byron-
if anybody's already.
Byron walks out with his hands over his ears. He's like, "Why is Nyx whispering?"
Yes, it's getting louder. I could actually want. Ugh. Why is he even making pancakes? He knows I'm not going to eat those. What a dumb servant. Yeah, I'm relaying this message. I really want to not have this going on, but
Then fix yourself. Oh, you made
Would it
pancakes. You remembered. And Byron picks up the pancakes and sits down to go eat them.
I am going to try to cast Remove Curse on myself.
Can we help in any way?
Mhm.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Remove
Okay.
Curse, please. Please.
Okay. Does that have a roll attached to it?
No, it is a touch on myself. Instantaneous. Yes, all curses affecting one creature or object end. Hold breath, cue dramatic music.
The voices go away.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Yes.
I almost fell out of my
God.
chair in
Oh,
misery.
God.
You guys can't let me
I
have fun
have
for
never-
5 minutes.
No.
No, but that's great.
Head
You
empty.
you get inspiration for figuring out that this was a curse.
Thank you. I have never been happier to have no thoughts.
Congratulations
No
on
thoughts had.
figuring out that this is a curse.
Shh, we take it. We take the wins. take the
After
inspiration.
I spent a second level spell slot trying to lesser restoration it.
Oh, we long rested. It's fine. After being like, how the fuck are we gonna get a long rest in here? I'm doomed.
Byron's mouth full as he's
Excellent.
eating pancakes.
They're super delicious. They had 2 different flavors. They have banana and chocolate chip.
Byron has one of each stacked on top of it. He took the one off the floor and like prestidigitated it just to make sure that it was clean. He didn't want to waste. And he's like, you know, Nyx, I know that I just mentioned it offhand that this was my favorite food, but he's like, I really can't believe you remembered enough to actually have your undead servants make it for me, especially since you don't even eat. That's just so kind.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was. I'll be honest with you, but I don't want to lie to you, Byron. I had no idea they were your favorite food.
I think it was in your subconscious. I'm pretty sure you remember. I mean, I know. I get to you sometimes. It's okay. I create feelings in others that they themselves don't understand. It's totally fine.
It's true.
Maeve, did you sleep okay?
Yes, I dreamt about ponies dancing around my head like that horse you have in here. It was so great.
It's like, I noticed that the horse stayed in your room last night. I don't know if this is like a... is this like whoever feeds the dog becomes the family favorite situation?
Maeve has horse girl energy. It's a thing now.
I love animals. What can I say?
We should find a talking pony for you.
No. I love animals that don't talk. What can I say?
The zombie horse looks up at you. It was getting ready to say something. Then it closes its mouth and stares like ashamed at its feet, at its hooves.
Here, you ruined this for me, Justin.
We should name the horse.
We should.
Sure, if you want.
I have a feeling the horse is going to be a bit of a recurring character.
He looks like a Steve.
Oh, don't do that.
It's funny.
to
I was
him.
actually thinking he looks like every name but a Steve.
Oh, all right.
It's not a Steve,
But a
not a
Steve.
Charlie.
I like Butta Steve.
So are you guys leaving the hole?
Wait, but I want to focus on picking the horse's name right now, to be honest. This is very important.
You as Maeve walks out of the room, the horse is like, Ernesto, I'm Ernesto.
You don't talk. Now she hates you.
She doesn't
You
know.
fool.
She doesn't know.
You utter fool.
What a mistake. Oh god, now we have to get rid of the horse. Okay, well let's
The horse is like, no.
I'm gonna take a seat at the table and make sure that we're all situated and relay to them in much clearer tones the message that I was hearing from the whispered voices. So it sounds to me, if I'm understanding correctly, it sounds like the lance and the wormroll are two halves of one whole. Did I get that right?
I don't know.
Maybe. I'm
It
not.
was saying it need to take me to Wormroll.
The DM doesn't have to input on this one. This is us talking.
No, I was just repeating, like.
Now, when you had these voices, did you feel like pulled in any direction or something?
Like to the south?
Like south?
Yeah.
South.
Listen, I was
South
not
was the
here
main
last
one.
week. I don't know. Listen,
Well, it happened.
my player did not catch up on the
Did-
podcast.
Did you not just
It
hear
has
her
no
yelling about it
idea
as
what F is going on.
it was like 30 seconds
10
ago?
minutes ago.
I'm
Tell
sorry.
me you're not
I
paying
zoned
attention
out
without
for
telling me you're not
Listen.
paying attention.
You zone out one time, okay? I have a lot going on right now.
Hey, Justin, can we get a recap of that whole whispery message, pretty please?
No. It's fine.
Can't help you.
You can get cursed again.
It's-
We'll get it again.
Fine.
Excellent. I'm gonna
Ooh,
walk
ooh,
outside.
no. Maeve,
You zone out for 1 minute.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Why?
Because you haven't saved against it yet.
He sure, yeah.
That's
sure
so
hasn't.
true.
Yeah.
That's super true. Maybe you should have just shut the hell up. We're eating breakfast in the same room, 10 feet. She
Why
gets the
you-
bonus.
I mean, technically, she would have had a saved on
You
as
have
soon
a
as she walked into the
+6 and
cave.
everything.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
What?
That would be a 9.
A 9. You're in mid pancake and you hear whisper, 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 whisper.
At least we figured it out. Goodbye to another spell slot.
Maeve,
You
are
know,
okay? It seems
Maeve
like
comes
color
from
in your face.
a big family, so she's used to a lot of noise. So she acts no differently when there's whispers in her head. It'll have to get a lot more crazy than that.
Come to the south, bring the pony. I heard it talks.
Fuck talking ponies,
Oh,
Justin.
there's no way this thing isn't evil. Okay. Got some confirmation there at least.
Yep.
right.
Kite Sage in the chat, what are the chances of Brianna being the big bad?
Do not give him any ideas,
I would die. Oh,
You would, because Brianna would come straight for your ass. Like,
I am not Clem. I'm not Clem anymore. She would not come for Maeve's ass.
no, you personally, you hear a knock on the door, you'd walk away and she'd be there.
What is that steed of the four horsemen riding? I'm Brianna, y'all.
I think that's a threat.
That is a bad man on a very small pony.
So, you guys leave the hole.
Can I?
You say the whole? I'd prefer like
The hole in
Crypt.
space-time?
haunted mansion.
Sure. You leave Eddie Murphy's house. What's going on? Casper.
I'd like to lag behind a little bit,
Okay.
especially since I'm getting ejected anyway, and use. I would like to divine sense in here, so detect good and evil, basically.
Okay.
And sense anything affected by the hollow spell, or obviously there's a bunch of undead around, but generally to see, is this layer curse? Is it bad? Or is
Okay.
it, you know?
So, Nyx, I have to ask you, are you just jumping out of the extra-dimensional space, or are you taking your time, or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm taking my time.
Okay. Are you doing the spell while she's in the mansion-y thing?
I do it when we are all going towards the
Okay.
door. That's when Casper would think about
Give
it.
me an Arcana check.
As we're
Who,
leaving,
me?
Yep.
Byron's like, this is honestly the first crypt I've ever slept in, but it was actually relatively relaxing, very quiet.
11
Okay.
for Arcana check.
So for what you understand is this is like it's the necromancer's version of the tiny hut spell. Right, so it is a safe space for
Okay.
her to be able to do her things. So if you are casting spells to see if there's necromantic stuff in here, there's a ton of it. But it's neither good nor bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that
All right,
good enough
well,
for you,
I'm
Mr. Paladin?
throwing Mama on the train and getting you guys down the path of back on the mission here.
Wait,
Yep.
do you mean that we took too long enjoying the crypt and all of the undead stuff, Justin?
Yep.
I liked it though. I thought
Well,
it
I'm
was
glad you
good.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So what I did,
I'm glad I'm not cursed anymore.
yeah, that makes
Yeah.
That makes
Speak for
three of you.
yourself.
We don't
So-
know that you're cursed, so
if anybody happens to have Instagram, I did throw the map onto our Instagram, and I will throw it now into our Discord. I believe both of those are under the stream. If you want to see that, it'll be in Tavern Chat for those of you on Discord.
Where you can also find pictures of my dog's boogers, in case
Yeah.
anyone's interested.
Yep. So, we have this map here. You all are in the upper right corner. So the top right part of the map. We'll say that's the northeast section of the map. The area before you, all of the dead creatures that were here last morning, whatever it was, 8 hours ago, they're no longer here. You don't know if they were dragged away, if they were burned alive, burned up. You don't know, but there's no evidence that somebody was here. Even Charlie's legs are gone. So there is, in this cavern, there is a way for you to go to the west, and then there's a way for you to go south and to the west and south and to the east. This is a very large cavern. It's probably the size of 2 or 3 football fields.
Can I just say, how cool would it have been if we came out of the crypt and like decades had passed?
It
No
would
one.
It would have been
be
cool.
Convenient.
My immediate thought was that if we had done that around a whole bunch of people, then hopefully we would have stepped out and there would have just been a whole bunch of skeletons for all the people that had passed away but were gone. And then I could just res those bad boys up and throw some more baddies in there.
So, just for me as a pain in the butt that would be, I have to figure out how to make this timeline last hundreds of years for as many times as you.
Yeah. Perfect.
Every time we go into the crypt, Justin needs a new storyline for
It's
us.
like, ah, fuck.
So I'm thinking, obviously, one of the south paths is going to be our best bet. As far as east or west, I don't have a strong preference.
So-
Are the whispers in Maeve's head telling her to go in one of those directions specifically?
Like south.
They're telling you to go south. So give me a survival check.
All of us?
Everybody, as you're walking, if you're heading towards the south, the path towards the west and the east.
So
That is an 11.
16.
21.
Byron is looking and talking to everyone. He's just, so do we follow the crazy voice in people's heads? I mean, is that a good idea?
Yes.
I think it sounds like a great idea.
No.
I mean,
Yes.
I just
What choice
But
we have?
it's,
well,
but if
we don't go
Lance
south. I
and
don't.
Wormrall are trying to connect with one another and saying, "Find me to the south." It seems one of them has surely got to be there.
Well,
And 50-50 odds. It's the one we're looking for.
we wanted to fix the curse of the Heron Con anyway, right? So this is probably what's doing it. So at least it's a side quest, nothing else.
So what did you guys get for your survivals? Sorry.
Scared of a little fire giant?
21.
16.
Okay.
Not
So-
scared, just questioning if we should walk into the mouth of the beast.
YOLO.
Yes,
Is
that
that you canonically say YOLO and pick a direction, just walk off? So with a 21, Maeve, you see that the path to the west seems to be much more well traveled. There's lots and lots of footprints there. The path to the east, you're seeing not as many footprints, but something large has come through that way.
Well, and I pointed out to the group, do we follow everyone else like the little sheep that are, or do we follow the big bad?
Yeah, when you say something large has come through, are we talking large like the fire toad that we just fought? Like that kind of size?
Or
Bigger.
like fire giant
Bigger.
size?
Yeah, that's
So
kind of my...
this, whatever this is, has more than 2 feet, which you would know a fire giant is bipedal. It's just a big ass person.
So it's not a fire giant, but it's bigger than the salamander.
Yes.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Well, we can go monster hunting or people hunting.
Supposed to be a dragon?
Does the footprint look like clawed
Give-
or
Give me
Wait.
a nature check.
Can I look too if we think it might be a dragon, since she has all
Yeah.
this dragon stuff with her
I think
subclass?
I'll get
Do you
another
want to
one.
give me advantage on that? No, don't. Never mind. What are we rolling?
6?
A nature roll.
Right. 3.
What'd you get there, Casper?
Oh.
You don't have to roll. I don't-
No, we need you to roll.
I got 20. I'm looking at
Thank
it too.
God.
I know a lot about animals.
All of
So,
us are looking like this hard igneous rock.
Yeah.
Like I can't really
Justin's
even see a
over here.
footprint.
You don't need to roll. No. You need to roll.
You can't tell for certain that it's a dragon, but whatever it is a big ass lizard. There's claws on the front. The foot itself is probably 1.5 to 2 feet wide. This is a big fucking creature.
Could it be related to the wyverns that we dealt with earlier?
Did the wyverns? Do wyverns in this universe? Are they the ones with the 4 legs or the wings?
Wings.
Good question.
Okay. Well, wings for legs is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But
So
okay.
they're like wyverns are like dragon light. They're like the
Yeah.
shitty cousin to dragon.
They're bipedal dragons.
Okay,
That sounds like we just
so
straight up
then we
don't
would
know
we
what
would be
this
able to
thing is.
rule out that this is like the mega version of those wyverns that we fought.
I mean, it could be. You're not sure. Even with a 20, you just know that with what's going on, like there's a lot of stone here, but there's packed down earth as well. You can just tell that it is a big ass lizard.
Byron, could you use that little owl friend of yours to scope ahead?
Oh, I guess. He will reach into his cloak and you'll see like basically Athena is kind of like nestled in and basically like just sleeping in a small little pocket, and he'll pull out Athena and little pygmy owl kind of fluffs up a little bit and he'll say, okay, head south and see what you can find me. And he'll let go and he'll look at Nyx, making eye contact with her, and say, I'm gonna go blind for a moment. And he'll reach out his hand to put on her shoulder.
So,
Maeve?
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, Maeve has not seen Athena before, right? Because she
Correct.
wasn't like battling. Holy shit. You got a pet owl? She is so precious. Can I give her a little piece of meat when she comes back?
I'm blind, but yes,
She doesn't know that.
actually I may be deaf and blind.
I think you are.
Yeah, so I can't hear
but
any
you
of
can-
it.
Yeah. So,
Listen,
Maeve is over there like, oh my god, and the wings of the owl just unfurl, and Athena shoots down this path. You head off. Which way are you going? Are you going to the west or the east?
South
The-
and then east, I think.
Okay, so the big past the big footprints.
East was the one big creature. West was all the little ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you head to the east. You go through this longer corridor, and it comes into another big cavern. This is probably 2 to 3 times bigger than the one that you were just in. As you, if you go to the north, there isn't really much for you to do. So if you head towards the south, you start seeing signs. There are signs that are placed. I don't know if you can read or not.
Yeah, I mean,
or if you can.
Byron's
Okay.
literate.
So as you were coming down closer to the south route once again, so if you go down this corridor,
Mhm.
and then the big south wherever the lava's at, there are signs that if you would read them, they're in multiple languages, and it says keep out. It doesn't say anything else. It just says beware, danger, keep out. And these tend to be, there's a decent amount of them leading up to the very southern route. And if you wanted to keep heading southwest, you would go over, and there is it's a section where they must have found adamantine, because there's a cliff, and they clearly almost did like strip mining in this area, and that leads into a crevice that just goes down. And then there is another path that leads you to the west and then to the north.
Okay.
So I apologize for those of you who are listening. Please go to our Instagram or our Discord. There is a map that will make this much more easier to comprehend. And then there's also that last path that takes you south down by the lava, Byron. You can go that way if you wanted to, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, if I can, I would, just to see what I can find or
Okay.
see.
So you fly down to the south. As soon as you get into this cavern, these signs stop. And you can see that there is giant claw marks on the wall. And as you open up into this giant cavern, I don't know if you can feel heat, but the heat in here is absolutely intense. There is active lava, whereas before it was just kind of the lava's coming up a little bit. This is almost what you would expect if the ocean was lava. Like this, there's almost like the lava is moving in this cavern. There are stalagmites, right? Mites are on the ground, tights on the ceiling.
Mhm.
Yeah, stalagmites on the ground coming up. And there's lots of bones everywhere. There are creatures of all different sizes. Not many of them are still full skeletons. There's like a head over here. There's an arm bone over there. A lot of the bones are just snapped in half. And you also see it is a wagon, and on that wagon, it looks like there's some chests.
Okay. No, I don't see any movement though or anything like that. I don't know if I need
I'm
to roll.
curious about baddies.
You can give me a
like-
perception check.
Okay. Let me pull back up my window. 19.
19. You're not sure. The lava is definitely moving, but you don't know if it's because there's something in there or because of the fact that that's just the way the lava is coming into the room. Like I said, it's almost rhythmic like the ocean, the way that it's coming up onto the rock.
Okay. I would bring her. Actually, I want Athena to get as close as she can to the lava without taking damage from it. Like
Okay.
like for her to.
So she's just gonna kind of swoop in and go over top of the lava just to see what's.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. You're gonna. Athena swoops down over this lava, and as Athena gets halfway, onto where the lava's at, a head snaps up onto Athena, and the last thing that you see is this giant lizard head coming out of the lava and snapping down. Well, I'm guessing it's snapping down. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And snaps down onto Athena, and that is where we're going to end.
Okay.
Sorry,
So-
Athena.
Great.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Athena.
I'll just kind of snap back into it and just say, okay, I think I found the thing that we're looking for.
F's in the chat, boys. F's in the chat.
So that's where we're going to end tonight. We will be back again next Tuesday. We really appreciate you all for hanging out with us. There must have been at least 1,000 people in chat tonight. So we really appreciate you guys being in the chat. You guys are awesome. And before we leave, I don't know if I said this, Rob, but you're picking the.
You didn't. I don't
my
think
bad.
you did. You
My bad.
motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
I'm giving it to Misprint.
Okay, Misprint,
Because
you're gonna have
Misprint,
inspiration.
I like you.
We're gonna have inspiration for next week. So we'll see you back here next week, and have fun out there.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a fun.
See ya.
Have fun. Yep.